Hi children, look what we have here. Read with me. Tools of helpers. We have learned there are many helpers. Yes? Helpers who help mommy, helpers who help you, helpers who help daddy. Whole lot of helpers we learned. Each of those helpers has special tools. They use some special tools. Let's look at each helper and the tools that they use. The name. You should know the name. When you say the helper, what is the tool that helper uses? Shall we look at the pictures and identify and learn to read? Tools of helpers is very interesting exercise. Good. Here we are. Look what you have here. What do you use this for? Use it to fix a nail or remove a nail. What is the name of this tool? Hammer. And who uses that? Good. Carpenter. Very good. So you are learning. This is a tool. The name is hammer. Who uses hammer? A carpenter. Who makes tables and chairs and cupboards and yes? Good. Now, who uses this? Carpenter. Carpenter is a helper. Spell carpenter. C-A-R-P-E-N-T-E-R. Carpenter who works with wood. What is the tool he uses? This tool is called a hammer. Spell H-A-M-M-E-R. Hammer. This tool is called hammer. It's used by a carpenter. Did you enjoy? Let's look at another picture. Look. What is this? A ladder. What is this? Ladder, not an ordinary one, very tall one. Who uses a ladder? Which of the helpers? A helper needs a ladder. Who is that? If you are stuck, if there is a fire and if you are stuck, fireman uses a hammer, a ladder to go up and rescue you. Yes, who else? Now, supposing there is a fire in the tall building, he uses a very tall ladder, someone holds on, or sometimes it's a fixed ladder and the fireman climbs on the ladder and helps people to get out of the burning building or broken building. So this is called a ladder. L-A-D-D-E-R, ladder. You must be having a small ladder in your house to climb up and fix lights and things like that. Who uses the ladder? Fireman. Spell F-I-R-E-M-A-N. Fireman. When there's a fire, there's a whole big vehicle, red vehicle with a bell. It goes on the road and you can see a very long ladder on top of the vehicle. Good. Fireman uses a ladder to climb up, to put out fire, rescue people. Good. Let's look at another picture. Have you seen this? Where? Good. At school, in the class. And what is this called? Blackboard. And what is here? Bits of chalks are there. Who uses a blackboard? Teacher. Good. So you see this at school. In your class, every class has a huge blackboard, a duster and a box of chalks or pieces of chalks. And who uses the blackboard? Your teacher. Good. Teacher uses the blackboard for what? To write down things for you. whatever she teaches you, she writes some things on the board for you to read and understand. So who uses the blackboard? Teacher. She is our helper. What is this called? Blackboard. Let's spell Blackboard. Blackboard. Who uses the blackboard? Teacher. She's our helper. Spell teacher. 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 Every teacher needs a blackboard, dust and few chalk to teach you, to help you to understand. Yes? Good. Let's look at another picture. Look what you have here. Brush. Yes, this is a brush. Who uses a brush? Yes, if you have to change the color of your house, if you want to paint the house, if you want to paint the doors or furniture, you need a brush and some paint. Who uses? Painter. Yes, a painter uses a brush of different size. What is this called? Brush. Brush. B-R-U-S-H. Brush. Who uses the brush? Painter. Spell painter. P-A-I-N-T-E-R. Painter. You also use brush of different size to paint the pictures. Yes? Good. So, painter is our helper. He helps mommy to paint the house or paint the doors and windows. And what is the tool he uses? He uses a brush. A painter uses a brush. Good. Let's look at another picture. Shall we? Here we are. Look, what is this? Shoes. Who mends your shoes? Who polishes the shoes and makes it bright and shiny? Cobbler. Cobbler uses needle and thread. He uses a brush to polish your shoes so that it shines and you can see your face on your shoes. Cobbler uses a brush to polish your shoes. Spell brush. B-R-U-S-H. Brush. This is a different brush. Soft and small and long. You can press into the shoes. And who uses the brush? Cobbler. Spell cobbler. C-O-B-B-L-E-R. Cobbler. Cobbler is a helper. If your shoe is torn, if the heel comes out, if it is torn, he stitches, he shaves, he polishes, and he makes you comfortable on your feet. A cobbler uses a brush to polish your shoes. Good. Let's look at another picture. See what you have here. Can you recognize? What is it? Yes, it is an instrument used by your doctor. When you are sick, you go to doctor. You see one like this on doctor's table. What is it called? Stethescope. Very good. Who uses the stethoscope? Your doctor. Your doctor uses the stethoscope to check if your heartbeat is all right, if you have phlegm in your chest. He helps you to get better. A doctor, he always has one in his pocket or around his neck, or he leaves it on the table. Spell doctor. D-O-C-T-O-R. Doctor. He uses a stethoscope. Spell stethoscope. S-T-E-H-E-S-C-O-P-E. Stethoscope. Who uses the stethoscope? A helper, a doctor. A doctor uses a stethoscope to check the patience. Good. Shall we look at another picture? Look. See what we have here. Here is a long brush. Who uses a very long brush to clean the garden, the road, the street? Sweeper. Very good. A sweeper uses a very long brush so that he can take away all big and tiny leaves from the road, from the street. He uses a broom, long broom. Spell broom, B-R-O-O-M, broom. Which helper uses the broom? Sweeper. Sweeps the street and the roads clean. Spell sweeper, S-W-E-E-P-E-R. Sweeper is our helper. Sweeper uses a tool. What's the tool? A long broom. Good. Let's look at another picture. See what we have here. A big can. Who uses this can? And it is full of something you love to drink in the morning. Milk. Yes, it's a can of milk. M-I-L-K, milk. Who uses a can of milk? Milkman. Comes early to your home and he gives milk, a bottle of milk or a packet of milk. Okay? Milkman uses a can like this. Large can. Spell can, C-A-N, can. This is a can of milk. Who uses this? Milkman. M-I-L-K-M-A-N. When does the milkman come to your house? Very early. Very early he delivers a can of milk home. Good. Milkman is our helper. He uses a can and he brings can full of milk. Let's look at another picture. Look. What is this? Have you seen this? Yes. What is it called? A machine. What machine? Weighing machine. Who uses this? When you go to buy vegetables or fruits or any other, even to the grocery shop, you find him use this, put things inside and you will see how many grams, how many kilos of things you buy. So who uses a weighing machine? A grocer. Good. He weighs things for you. Sugar and dal and anything that you would like to buy. A grocer sells all kinds of things for your mommy's kitchen. Spell grocer, G-R-O-C-E-R, grocer. A grocer is a helper. What is the tool he uses? A weighing machine. What does he use? Weighing machine. Spell weighing, W-E-I-G-H-I-N-G, weighing. Machine, M-A-C-H-I-N-E, machine. A grocer uses a weighing machine like this. Yes, let's look at another picture. Look what you have here. Which helper uses this? What is the name of this tool? Scissors. Good. Scissors. It's a pair of scissors. Who uses scissors? Barber. Yes, he uses a scissors to cut off the extra hair that you have and make you look smart. So who uses the scissors? Barber. Barber is a helper. He makes you look smart after he trims your hair. Scissors. A barber uses a pair of scissors, big and small. Spell scissors, S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S, scissors. Which helper uses this? Barber, B-A-R-B-E-R, barber. Uses a scissors, pair of scissors to trim your hair. Good. Let's look at another picture. What is this? Have you seen this? Yes, you find this on robbers, thieves, people who take away things that belong to others. And this is called a handcuff. They will lock your hand so that you cannot run. And who uses this tool? Which helper? A policeman. Yes, he's the one who looks after our things and he takes care of all those who rob, who break the rule. Thief. Policeman uses this and it is called handcuff. A handcuff is used by a policeman to lock the hands of thieves, robbers. Spell police, Police, police. And what is this tool called? Handcuff, handcuff. Handcuff is used by police on the thieves or robbers. Good. Let's look at another new picture. Look, what is this? A pan. Who uses a pan like this? Have you seen a pan? Where? In Mommy's kitchen. Who uses a pan? A cook. A cook uses a pan like this to make delicious food for us. Pan. A cook uses a pan. This is called pan. Spell pan, Pan, pan. Spell cook, Cook, cook. Cook uses a pan like this. Cook is a helper. And what is the tool he uses? Pan like this to make delicious food for us. Good. Let's look at another picture. Look what you have here. What is this, children? It's a machine. Yes. What kind of machine? A sewing machine. Who uses this machine? Which helper? A tailor. Yes. A tailor uses a sewing machine to make dresses for you. Yes. Tailor. Spell tailor, Tailor. Tailor. What does tailor use? A machine like this. What is this machine called? Sewing machine. Spelled Sewing. Sewing. Machine. Machine. Tailor is a helper. We go to the tailor. We take material and give him, and he uses the machine to sewing machine to make dresses for us. Did you enjoy? Good.